of the clipper ships are running in and
For
out.
more than 300 years, Norfolk has been what it is today, one of the nation's busiest seaports. From the early 1600s to 1955, there was even ferry service along the Elizabeth River between Norfolk and Portsmouth. The picture is from Carol Walker's book, Norfolk, A Tricentennial Pictorial History. Another photo from the Norfolk Housing Authority, taken in 1950, gives an aerial view of the ferry slips in downtown Norfolk. The property left of the slips is where Waterside stands today. This Walker picture shows part of the idea behind Waterside. It's one of the old city markets which offered fresh meats, produce, dry goods, and a couple of eateries. Urban developer James Rouse says cities need to recapture the spirit once associated with such markets. He believes that can happen in Norfolk. Rouse took old city market buildings in Boston and turned them into new shopping and dining facilities called Faneuil Hall Marketplace. In Baltimore, he transformed a dying inner harbor into a festive atmosphere with two pavilions called Harbor Place. Invited to Norfolk nearly 3 years ago, he announced a proposal for a rather similar project here.
There are very few places, if any, in a city where somebody can go without a purpose. You go to a store to shop, a restaurant to eat, a hotel for a room. But what this kind of a place becomes is a place where there's so much happening that people don't have to have a purpose. They don't go to buy or to eat. They just go to be there. And it is out of a spirit of festival, a feeling of delight that they're there.
Waterside was developed by Rouse's new company, Enterprise Development, together with a public-private partnership. Within a year after his plan was submitted to the city in 1980, leases, agreements, funding, all were complete and site preparation underway. Pilings were driven at the site next to the Omni Hotel in January 1982. Construction has progressed in the year and a half since. Color slides from the Norfolk Housing Authority show its development. Topping off with concrete came in July, steel in August, outer walls and roof were up by September. In early May, Waterside, with its gabled roof, Victorian brackets, and fanlight windows, is only days away from completion. Now, if you're wondering about the design of Waterside, why, it's from the old ferry terminal building that's been reconstructed in Norfolk's Ghent area. Norfolk Councilman Mason Andrews, along with other Norfolk businessmen, is credited with bringing James Rouse back to Norfolk. An earlier Rouse plan for an enclosed shopping mall on 17 acres of downtown property never got off the ground. Andrews says that never wavered his faith in the man.
Well, there were similarities between Baltimore and Norfolk, and as a matter of fact, the advent of the tall ships in 1976, I believe, here and there, caused a renewed interest in the waterfront and the thought that it could be a focus for many people to come and enjoy themselves.
In our next report, we'll take you to Baltimore's beautiful Harbor Place. We'll show you the restaurant shops and see what's in store for us at Waterside, a special preview. I'm Ava Hurdle, the Daily News.